age of reason to an age of emotion, from an age of adults to an age of overgrown children. You take the protesters now pushing the most fashionable religion today, this mad belief that we face a climate catastrophe.
In this clip, we'll be witnessing serious journalist. Can you sense the sarcasm in my voice? And not to mention arts degree dropout Andrew Bolt claim that climate protesters are acting like WAH WAH toddlers.
Just in the last few days, protesters demanding an end to gas and coal have...
Firstly, let's follow the money trail. Who pays Andrew Bolt? You guessed it. Rupert Murdoch. Now Murdoch has a stake in Genie Energy Corporation, a company with an oil and gas exploration stronghold in the Middle East. For those that are struggling to keep up, I'll spell it out to you. Andrew Bolt's boss is Rupert Murdoch. Rupert Murdoch makes money from oil and gas. This money is then passed down to Andrew Bolt in the form of a wage.
Pushed a pie in the face of the wax statue of King Charles in Madame Tussauds, even though it's as green as Greta Thunberg. They've thrown mashed potatoes at a masterpiece by Monet in Berlin, and soup over a Van Gogh sunflower in London, claiming global warming is causing starvation when in fact we're growing more food than ever. They this week sprayed orange paint over car dealers in London and stormed a college football game in the US. And we've seen similar tantrums here in the past, like blocking Sydney Harbour Tunnel and stopping other people from going to work or even to a hospital. This is toddler wah 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 stuff.
If there's no oil and gas money lining Rupert's pockets, there's no Andrew Bolt lining our eardrums. Ah, the serenity. Climate change action and the acceptance of renewables as the future for energy generation threatens the profitability of oil and gas. Andrew Bolt doesn't speak fondly of climate change acceptance. Essentially, Andrew Bolt doesn't speak his mind. He speaks his boss's mind, because he needs to get paid.
It is pathetic. And we've seen too many like-minded politicians, journalists and judges treat all this too indulgently. Like too many parents indulge toddlers in a tantrum, also throwing food and refusing to move. I reckon it's time adults stood up and said no to these toddlers, said no to tantrums. It's time for a new era of dignity, of reason.
Oh yes, Andrew Bolt is a big believer in reason. Maybe not scientific reason. Maybe a different type of reason. The common sense, University of Life, School of Hard Knocks type reason. The scientific consensus that human activities are the primary cause of climate change is 95 to 100%. We need to act quickly on this information. However, Andrew Bolt doesn't care for this information, as it doesn't get him paid and it doesn't keep his boss rich. Which kind of makes him look like a ready for it. Blah blah toddler, get it? See what I did there?